What's up, everyone? I hope you all are having a good Monday. Um, Today, I guess I don't know. We'll just find that some pretty interesting topics to talk about. I guess we could start off today with talking about an American actor named Robert Duvall. He was an actor and a filmmaker. I'm pulling it up before I get too deep into it. I'm gonna show my screen and we can talk about it. Rest in peace, Robert Duvall. Apparently, he passed away today. Oh no. Uh, yeah, this guy right here. Now, when I saw this picture right here, because at first the name I didn't recognize the name. I'll be honest. He was one of those guys I didn't recognize the name, but when I looked it up and saw his face, I was like, oh, if he looked like this, like especially when he's younger, he definitely looks familiar. Uh, he was in this movie right here, Godfather. If you've seen The Godfather, you definitely know who this guy is. Tom Hagen, the lawyer and The Godfather. Um, yeah, apparently um, he passed away today. He was 95 years old. Wow, that's a really good ride. You know, 95 years. That's a you know, you lived a good life if you can live that long. Most people don't make it that long. Um, I guess yeah, we can see a summary right here. Robert Sullivan Duvall is an American actor and director who has had a career spanning seven decades. He's known for his powerful performances as cowboys, lawmen, Godfather, and other frontier characters in Western films. He won an Academy Award for Best Actor in his role in Tender Mercies and has also received a BAFTA award, multiple Golden Globes, and two Primetime Emmys. Have you all seen any of these other movies? Um, like I said, I definitely recognize him from The Godfather, but apparently he's very, very, very accomplished actor. Uh, Congratulations to him and all his accomplishments, and condolences to his family. Um, let's see, what are some other movies he's been on? Lonesome Dove. Um, I need to get better at movies. I haven't watched a lot of movies. I really want to get into movies more. Um, what do you all watch your movies on nowadays? I feel like Netflix, like yeah, I feel like it's like the big company, but I feel like a lot of people are um, exploring other options in the market to watch movies and TV shows nowadays as well. Like I don't know, I've heard of Peacock. I don't have a Peacock subscription. I know Amazon Prime is another thing. Uh, I don't use those services. I have Netflix, but I also buy movies on YouTube. So I haven't seen any of these movies like, and I'm looking at them, and it was kind of what I was expecting. A lot of them, a lot of his movies. Let's see, the newest movie he has is that one's in 2013. Anything newer than 2013? Um, and he has one in 2012. But yeah, that's kind of what I was guessing. I was assuming that a lot of his movies would have been in the 20th century. You see a lot of movies in the 70s, early 2000s, the 90s, the 80s. So I feel like that was like his prime, the 80s to the maybe early 2000s. Uh, like I said, I recognize him from The Godfather, and that was in the 70s. Wow, I did not know The Godfather was that old. Some of y'all are gonna look at me like I'm crazy, but I did not know The Godfather was in the 70s. Wow, 1972. And it's still as popular as it is. Wow. That's good. I wonder how they did that. Um yeah, man. like I said, I wonder, have you all heard of any of these other movies? Uh, To Kill a Mockingbird, I've heard of that. I watched that in like this movie class I had in school where it wasn't like a movie class. It was like a film class. I forgot what it was called. It was like I'm gonna chop it up so bad if I try to say it right now, but yeah, To Kill a Mockingbird. I remember that was one of the movies that we watched in that class. Um, let's see. Have I seen any of these other movies? Um, no, I haven't seen any of these other movies. But you heard of his accomplishments, so you know I'm sure he did a lot. Went to Principia College. Let's see, what is that? Liberal Arts College, a private liberal arts college. I've never heard of that before. Never heard of that college. I've heard of a liberal arts college, but I've never heard of Principia College. Um, okay, he was in the army. He was born in San Diego, California. Second of three sons. Christian Science religion. Oh, St. Louis! Shout out St. Louis! Oh wait, so wait, this thing is in St. Louis. Why have I never heard of it? Well, I'm not like a liberal arts person, but that's crazy. Okay, so he's a St. Louis guy. Gotcha, St. Louis guy. Naval Academy, Pork Chop Hill. I've never heard of Pork Chop Hill. Yeah, so he started off acting career in theater, I guess. I think most actors and actresses do that. Like they start off as like in theater, things like that. Like they're not just like one of those people who are just like famous and then they try to get into movies. Like no, like they actually like you know. So he started off in theater. Um, let's see what else. Then I guess he went on the TV. Then he did film. Have you heard? I keep hearing about the show MASH, black comedy war film. Okay, I thought MASH was a TV show. Isn't there a TV show called MASH? Let's see. Mm, MASH. Isn't MASH a TV show? Is MASH a TV show or a movie? Let's see. MASH is both a highly successful TV show and a 1970 movie. The TV show, starring Alan Alda, is more famous, often blending comedy with drama, while the movie was a darker satire. That's what I was saying. I heard MASH the TV show. I definitely haven't heard of the movie, but the TV show, I heard it was like pretty popular. It was like pretty like for mature. It was a mature a TV show for mature audiences. So yeah, I definitely heard of that too. Uh, Duvall with Diane Lane at the 41st Emmy Awards. Looking fresh, pal. Looking fresh. And got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Yeah, so I'm not gonna spend too much time on it, but yeah, rest in peace to Robert Duvall. Born January 5th, 1931, passed away February 15th, 2026. Rest in peace, Robert.